land of Barovia.
Do you like bodies?
2 hours of walking for 5 minutes.
Very obvious dead werewolf.
That might be fun to watch.
Maybe you are the underdog. You're under and feisty like dog.
Welcome to Roll Q, where Serper nerds with questionable accents tell a great story. I'm your GM Q. We saved you a seat, so grab your dice and let's roll. Last week, the party of Sir Isteval, Gummer, Oksana, and Sam were transported into the mist and into their own memories of their mentor's death, their final battle with a group of grave robbers, all the while finding and losing their way through the mist and losing their comrade, Cormac Willowfen, who vanished into the mist with no trace. You are at the Blue Water Inn. You've just woken. You're not sure what time it is. You arrived just before dawn, having looked for Cormac all of that time. And you came back hoping somehow he would be here waiting for you. He's not. As you awaken to realize that, Cormac is still gone. Gummer, what are you thinking?
I think he's just acknowledging the confusion. That it's not the first time that they've been confused by the mist, but it's the first time where it feels like they've lost time, which is disconcerting.
Oksana, as you awake in the room, in the bed next to Irina's bed, and you listen, but he's not there, what are you thinking?
I think this is a really good question, and I knew it was coming, and it's hard. Like, it's been how long this campaign has been? How long
have we been playing?
No, I know.
2 weeks-ish? Does that feel right?
I think she's coming to this realization that she is outside of her body, looking in and realizing that this is kind of really meta. She's looking at herself, being upset about this, judging herself, if that makes sense. Like, you've known this person for 2 weeks and you care way too much. So I think she's really just trying to wrap her head around that. Yeah, I don't know. I think as a player, I kind of need to process that because I haven't. We don't have time for therapy, so.
It's a very reasonable thing to say. Silith, I'm going to ask this of you in a different way. Last night, when you guys emerged from the mist, you emerged first, waited. They finally emerged, but Cormac wasn't with them. As you watch them search and talk, and you feel the sort of rising panic that is coming from them, having seen these people be brave, seeing how afraid they are now, what is Silith thinking about that?
So it's not the first time that she's emerged somewhere. Not all of her party members are with her. She is wondering and going through her brain. I don't think she's ever heard of a test of doubt and lost the name like this. And so she's wondering if there's more to the two people that came out of the mist. And is this a different sign of their strength that she was not aware of?
Sana in the room with you, Irina, will awake and she will say, I've lived here my entire life and I don't understand this.
Maybe he will come back. But this is probably the case. He was probably looking for a library. The other one, he did not find what he needed, right? He was looking for a library.
Oh, Oksana. I hope you're right.
But he will come back. But I don't really care. I'm just saying, like, maybe he did not like us. C'est la vie. Like,
You don't care? Surprising to hear.
I mean, he was fine. I'm a solo person, so it is
okay.
I am too, Oksana.
She kind of she kind of looks at you like, what? What? A solo person. Yeah, yes, clearly solo. Speaking when you probably shouldn't.
Still, As you open your eyes from your meditation, when you close them, Sam was standing right in front of you in his own sort of meditation. As you open them now, he is not there.
She says very callously, he must have been a third son. And she kind of like rolls her shoulders back.
You're in a very... It's a basic room in an inn, but it's nice. There's a couple tables and chairs. Nothing fancy, but everything is clean. Windows. There's 2 rooms. So where you are is sort of a main common room, and there are 2 bedrooms set off of it. The bedrooms don't actually have doors. It's just sort of sleeping areas. It's not fancy, but it's clean. You've stayed worse.
It's a great time for Silith to kind of go through her pack, and she has some different plants and things. And is there a kitchenette?
There is
Sure.
not.
Oh,
No.
There's not, but there's a table.
Yes, there's a table.
Okay. She decides that it's been a little while since she's had something to eat. So she pulls out of her very debonair bag, I'm sure, some plants. They are, for anyone wondering, listening at home, they are poison ivy and poison oak leaves. And she starts putting them in this little travel bowl and making herself a whatever time of day salad. And that's what she's working on right now.
is she standing, sitting?
She's taken a seat. She's very laissez-faire. She's got her hand on the back of the chair taking up space, and she is eating 1 leaf at a time.
You're going to have to get up.
Why? Why do I have to do anything, you say?
Because this is not your chair. Please get up. I am asking nicely.
Whose chair is it?
It's Cormac's chair, and this is where he sits to write his letters with his paper that he cannot mail or send. So you will need to get up.
She pauses, weighs her options. Very well. I do not feel like sitting anyway. I will stand and eat my salad. And she does so.
Oksana, being in the room and seeing Silith now get up from Cormac's chair, it also comes to you that Sam is not in the room. Sam has been known to go down and fetch breakfast, but usually he's back by the time you awaken.
I think Gummer, in the midst of pulling his clothes on, is going to kind of waddle to the door out to the balcony and look out and go out to the balcony and see if there are people about.
As you walk out to the balcony, make a perception check.
It's an 18.
You don't see anyone. The back view of the blue water, you're not looking down onto a main thoroughfare or anything, but even in the alleys, there's usually someone, some sort of movement. Don't see any people. You see a flock of ravens fly over, but no people.
I don't like that. He is going to finish pulling his clothes on, but he's not going to pause, I don't think, as he goes toward the bedroom door or the suite door. And he's going to say to those who are present, something ain't right. I don't see anybody outside. And if Sam's not here and Cormac's not here, something feels wrong.
I just thought you probably knew where Sam was. We sure?
I didn't hear him leave.
She will leave the room and go downstairs and see if he's there.
You hear footsteps coming up the stairs, and Danica pops, and she almost runs into you. So, sorry, I didn't know who else to tell. No words. You've got to come see it for yourself. She'll turn and kind of race back down the stairs and out the front door. Oksana, you look down and you note that in the inn proper, there is also no one.
Well, if they don't hear her, she will tell them and then go after her.
The moment you get out there, you see 20 people. Irwin is there. The kids are there. And they're all very still. And they're staring up toward Church of Lathander. As you get your bearings, you look toward the church, and the sun, shining is too strong a word, but there is a beam of light, and that beam of light is shining directly on the church. So much so that the church almost seems like you can see the light even on the church itself.
On the whole church.
As though the sun is shining just there.
Irwin, anyway, has anybody gone in to make sure that the father's okay? That the kid whose name currently escapes me is okay?
No, it's only been a...
Yeska.
Is Yeska
We
okay?
never got him a toy. Gosh.
It's only been like 2 minutes. What is that?
That's light. Yeah, of course you haven't. Come, stand in it. Enjoy it. This sounds weird, but is there any way to gauge whether the sunlight is coming from above or whether it is actually the church sending a beam of light up?
Make a perception check.
That's another 18.
Ooh.
But then 18, there's two things. First, the sun is shining down on the church. I don't know if you'll cut this out. I forgot what the second thing was.
Wait, what did you say?
All right, it's a night for forgetting things.
I forgot what the second thing is.
Wait, you noticed two things.
It was so
Is it
good.
Sam? Is it Sam related?
No.
Is
It's
it
good.
God related?
Oh, I remember.
Okay. Lean in.
With an 18, you look up and you notice two things. The first is that the sun is shining on the building and not the reverse.
And what is the second, Q?
The second is that there is no possibility that the sun shows that it is like 5 o'clock at night, given its position. If you smelled lunch, the sun is in the wrong place.
Are we dead?
How would we know?
Don't know. It's backwards. It's upside
Irwin
down.
will reach up and he'd say, I hope I'll have hair when I'm dead. I think I'm alive.
And I don't know why we're waiting. And Gummer will start towards the church.
Yes.
How is this affecting my sensitive drow eyeballs?
Not at all. Maybe a little, but again, it's so local. I mean, it really is like,
It's like
you're in this gray Barovia box with a little, a little spot of light.
Okay, so I don't need these, so I'm good. Like,
please
Hang
wear
on,
them.
let me go back. Let me rewind. You need those.
Yes.
The
Always.
sun is so bright, it hurts your eyes. There's only one way to fix it.
We need that to happen.
You guys get about halfway up, and from the building, there's suddenly a bright and almost blinding light that emerges from it. It's enough to make you sort of, whoa. And then when you blink, it's gone. And so is the light on the church. And so is the sun. Vallaki is drab and gray once again. And it looks exactly like it has every day that you've been here.
Do we hear anything during the light?
Great question. Make a perception check yourself.
9.
No.
Let's go to the church. Or Sana's going.
You go through the church door, and Lucian and Yeska are there, and they're sitting on a pew facing the altar of Lathander. You see that they're holding hands, and Father Lucian, even though his face is very still, there are silent tears that are just streaming down his face. Just stares.
Silith, still pretty deadpan, looks down at Gummer and says, "Is this pretty normal for you all? Churches lighting up?"
No. No, it's not. And it's not normal for here. Definitely not normal for here. I'd like to give him a moment to appreciate it before I interrupt.
It's not normal where I'm from either.
Guess you have more in common with the people here than you might think.
Well, let's not get too ahead of ourselves.
Father Lucian will sort of blink, and then he'll turn towards you, so he's just noticing you're there. He says, "Oh, I don't know what to say. I felt the sun, at least what I thought was the sun. I'd never seen it or felt it, and it was through my window, and I ran here, and Sam was standing right there. He's looking up, and the roof was not here, and the sun was shining right on him. And we heard," he looks at Yeska, and Yeska nods, "and we heard his voice, clear and loud, but silent. In my head, it was loud, and he was talking to Sam, and he said, 'My faithful dawn bearer, you have carried light into a land that devours it. You were never meant to burn yourself away. Others must walk the long night. You must go where morning still comes.'" And then it was a door, not a door, a portal. It was like the air itself opened, and a blazing light shone through, and Sam, I was just overwhelmed. I don't know how much time passed, but Sam was standing over me, and he said, "All of your names." He said Cormac's name, and he'll look at you, Silith. He'll say, "There's even a name I didn't recognize." And he said to tell you, if he stayed here, his light will burn away. And Lathander called him to a place the light can still shine, where he can save many. And he hopes you'll understand. And he turned and stepped into the tear, and as he did, there was a blast of bright light, somehow even brighter, and then it was gone. Everything was like it always is, and we couldn't move. And now you're here. I don't think we will see that again.
Sorry, you guys.
No matter who is normally, I think, pugnaciously against defeat, kind of slumps into a pew.
I kind of missed some of that. So he is not coming back. He would not do this. He would stay.
Sound like he had a choice.
I saw him. When he looked down at me, he looked conflicted and resolute at the same time. I think it's like Gummer says, I don't think he felt like he could choose. I don't know if he could have or not, but he didn't think he could choose.
And she will think to the little man in her head, what is going on here? This does not make any sense.
Well, seems even the gods manipulate people as they will. The god of light, stealing a soul from you. What a surprise.
Do you not have something, like, better to say? Like, this is not helpful. This is not going to inspire more art. This is... I thought you were, like, supposed to know things. But clearly, like... Clearly is not the case.
Whatever you need to tell yourself is fine with me. But I don't need positive reinforcement. I have plenty of ways to inspire you.
Oh, that so pisses me off.
Father Lucian will look up and he looks down and he lifts up parchment and he says, he left this for you. I didn't even see him write it or even get it out, but it's for you.
For who? Both of us?
For you all.
Oksana will take it.
Begging your pardon, my lady, looking at Seth. I don't know whether it's for you or not. Oksana, as you take it, it's plain parchment. It's sealed somehow, but inside it's a little bit heavy, like there's something in it.
And she will open it.
You open it, and there are only 2 things written on it. It says, here is one last blessing from the Morninglord. It will protect you from the fears and the dark. And then below that, when you bring light to this place, I will know. Inside of it, he's left his symbol of Lathander. The leather cord is still around it. He's left that for you.
She'll offer it to Gummer. Here, take this.
He'll take it. And he puts the pocket rock on top. But he's going to weave the 2 leather cords together to make kind of one pendant.
As you weave this pendant together, you do feel a little braver. The slump doesn't feel natural anymore. Doesn't feel like giving up is right.
Silith is watching this, and of course, any show of emotion has been beaten out of her. But she hasn't seen this kind of exchange before, and she feels something, but she doesn't know what that feeling is. And I don't think she didn't realize he was gone. And so now she's kind of replaying her thoughts. Could she do a religion check to see if she's come across anything like this before?
Sure, of course.
17.
17. There are stories like this all the time, that gods will take their champions and send them to the right places and speak directly to them. That said, Lolth has never spoken directly to you, and you've never seen anyone get pulled or taken anywhere. And you haven't really heard a credible story that anyone else has either.
She looks at Oksana's face, and she's studying very intently at these emotions that are being processed. For her, when anyone dies, let alone a male, there's never been a time to process emotions, period. So not only is this religious event foreign to her, but seeing this connection puzzles her. And I don't think she's used to being this confused. She actually takes a couple steps away to give them some privacy, which is... she's not sure why she does that.
Father Lucian... Sorry, go ahead, please.
I was going to ask if they're still there.
Oh, yeah. They're still there.
Okay. I just wondering.
Father Lucian will look up, and for the first time, he says something he probably shouldn't in front of Yeska, and it doesn't even occur to him. He says, Do you think Lathander's given up on us? Taking Sam somewhere else because he's wasted here? And he'll look, and he'll sort of look at everything. Is all this for nothing?
Sounds like it. She sits down.
The bones are here. The blessing worked. Yes, he's still alive. You're still alive. Milvaj is still alive. Nothing's truly hopeless.
Irina will stand, and she's been crying as well, and she'll say, What are we supposed to do now?
Is there a clock in here?
There's not.
This is really fucking with our heads, not knowing what time it is.
Father, what time is it? Do you know?
Oh, it's a little past noon.
What we're going to do is we're going to go back to Krezk because we promised we would, and we're rapidly running out of time.
Irina will nod. All right, and there's the winery as well.
I
Yeah,
think
on
Told
the way
everyone we'd
back.
go there.
Unless we stay overnight in Krezk and try and figure out something from there.
I feel like we've already been to Krezk. Why don't we see what is going on with this winery? I mean, we haven't. Have we even been in that direction?
No. The winery is further west than Krezk is. It's past the Raven River Bridge. Not across it, but like where you go up that bridge, if you keep going, then the road is supposed to bend down into the winery. Toward the winery.
So we have to go that direction either way.
Mhm.
Okay, well,
Plus, we never gave him the information.
right. Okay. So we go. Are you
Irina
coming?
will
In the
say,
absence of a good plan, I'll take an easy one.
Irina will say, well, we've got to go tell Irwin we're going. He said he wanted someone to come with us. He asked us to give him an hour's heads up. I
No,
don't.
You're right. And in the haste to try and find the two people who are now gone, I'd left the book on Carmag's bed, and we
The
may
book.
need it. I don't know.
Book. Who could help us with the book?
I don't
Someone
fucking
that's
know.
here.
Victor, maybe.
Well, that's a good idea.
Oksana has already left the church, headed back to the inn.
Irina will look at you, Gummer, and it's frustration, but also sympathy. And she'll turn and walk out the door as well.
As much for Yeska, I think, as anything. Gummer's going to say loudly, I think, to the father. It's never hopeless. It's never worthless. You'll have long nights of doubt, I'm sure, but if we don't have that, what do we have?
He'll nod at you, and then he'll look at Yeska and he'll say, it's days like this where our faith needs to be the strongest. Right? And Yeska will look up, and for one of the first times you've heard him speak, he'll say, right. They sort of go back to looking at the altar, but it's not so vacant a stare now.
Oksana, on her way back to the inn, she decides that she's not going to the inn and she's going to go to Linsky's, if it's open.
Okay. This case should be open.
But I didn't
Gummer,
wanna-
if you're traveling back that way, Irina will sort of wait for you. And as you see Oksana walk right past the inn and down towards the sort of the shops, the shop row.
And she's stomping like determined.
Maybe she means to give Nando a piece of her mind.
You all notice that you're passing people, and these people do not know what to do. They've mostly, lots of them, even the ones who you didn't see it, saw it. And they're sort of like, well, I guess I'll keep wheeling my vegetable cart to my spot. But sort of a like, and it doesn't seem like that light gave these people hope. They didn't take it that way. And they're just not accustomed to it. Oksana, you arrive and Blinsky's is open.
She walks in, goes to the cash register. I don't know. Wherever Blinsky would be.
There's a counter.
Blinsky, it is time to come here. I need your help.
As you're calling, thinking he's maybe in a back room somewhere, but his head just comes up from the counter and he's got like this sort of contraption with goggles on, and you see he's holding some sort of, you don't even know what it is. And you'll say, "Oh, hi.
Yes, hi.
Nice to see you again.
It is not,
Shopping for a friend?"
Remember the little dolls that you made for the big devil arm? What's his name? Isaac. Where you made the dolls, right?
Well, sure. Yeah, I remember.
So you remember the traveling party people we have with us, the stone man and the purple guy, both tall. I would like you to make,
I remember.
I would like to commission these dolls. Please make them. Now. And she will find a place to perch and just, right now, I will wait.
He'll say, "Well, you can't wait. It's going to take, well, for something that it's going to take days. I have to get all the material, and then I have to sketch it out, and then I have to make a mock-up, and it's going to take some time. I'll deliver them. I always deliver. Always. But I can't do it today. It's impossible."
How long would it take to get to Krezk and, like, in theory, go to the places they want to go?
It's 2 hours to get to where the bridge is. An hour to Krezk. That's 3. An hour back to the road is 4. Maybe another hour to the winery. Maybe less.
Okay, listen here, Blinsky. I will tell you that you have 1 day, and then I would like my dolls. I feel like this is fair, and I will pay fair wages for your talent and your time.
Well, you all have helped this town a lot, so I don't mind giving you a discount.
I do not want a discount. Very clearly, I want to pay what Cormac would have paid. And she
Cormac
catches
would've-
herself saying his name and looks at him and literally turns and walks immediately out.
Cormac would have paid 80 gold for the pair. I'd give them to you for 50 if you'd accept.
She's gone.
Gummer and Silith, as you arrive at the inn to see that Oksana has gone down the street, it's probably gone into, or you don't see her. Would you follow? Would you go into the inn? What are you guys going to do?
No, Gummert wouldn't. Gummert would go up and do what he said. He would grab the amber shards and he would grab the book and presume that Oksana was doing something in preparation for being on the road and would meet them downstairs or something.
Would Silith have any idea that where Oksana is going are the shops? Like, has she passed by this area when she joined them?
No.
So she doesn't know.
You just saw Oksana walk past the inn. You've seen, like, the western gate that you entered, which is by the church, and the inn. That's all you've gotten to see.
I want to make sure, yeah.
Yeah.
So then she might say to Gummer, if we're going to be traveling together, I need to get a better weapon.
Lando, the smith, I think, can probably help us. Do you require an introduction?
Yes, I do.
Can you wait approximately 2.5 minutes?
She is about to say, and she can't quite find the words because she doesn't know how to comfort. I will miss his. She kind of fumbles. The steed was it was a gesture that no one has showed me before.
Yeah. He was good at gestures.
I'll wait the 2.5 minutes outside.
He runs upstairs, grabs the stuff. Anything else that might have been left there, I don't know. And then on his way back out, maybe even trying to keep a count of 2.5 minutes in his head so that he doesn't show up late. He'll look for Irwin.
You go in the room, pick up the book, pick up one ember shard. As you pick up the second ember shard, you feel like there's a shadow looking down on you. You turn, and there's nothing there.
He spits in the direction of the shadow, even if he can't see anything.
Your spit hits the wall and begins to dribble down.
And he will, I think, take the 2 amber shards and put them in opposite pockets.
Okay. You've done so.
And then he'll run downstairs.
As you run downstairs, you can, Danika's behind the bar, but you can smell that cooking is going on in the kitchen. So that would be Irwin.
Irwin, we have business to discuss and it needs to happen fast.
Come out again, that bleary look. Yes?
You said that someone needed to go with us for the winery.
Oh, right. Yeah. You're going now then?
We're going, I think, to Krezk first, but then we'll detour on our way back to Vallaki south to the winery.
All right, I'll get a message to her. Meet her in the kitchen in an hour?
Sure.
Thank you. She'll be a big help, and I know she wants to get to the winery too, and you'll be able to help her. So I'll tell her right now. He scuttles. The smith is between Blinsky's and the inn, so I would say as the two of you are approaching the smith, you see Oksana stalking back up the hill toward you.
All right, let's go.
We can't.
Why?
Scylla needs another weapon, and Irwin's, chaperone is going to be coming with us, and that's going to take another hour.
And it won't take me long. I am an expert negotiator. I just need a short sword.
The familiar clang. Looking up to see you is a short but burly half-orc, and he'll walk up and he'll say, "Hi, it's good to see you guys. I got the silver. I thought maybe your friend would want to do his other fist."
Not the time. He'll not be needing it.
Oh, well, hope you like the one he got. So then what can I do for you?
I need a short sword in short order.
I have several if you want to pick. He'll sort of point to the wall, and there are 4 or 5 short swords all hung. You can take whichever you like. You want?
She picks up the 2 on the left in both of her hands, and she's weighing them. This is not drow quality.
Lady, I don't know if you're a lady. Lady Scylla, if I may, a silver short sword might come in handy with everything that happened on the road.
Oh. I want a silver one.
I think I have one. I'd have that in the back. What's a drow?
This is funny. Is this surface humor? Keep telling the
Uh,
joke, funny man.
I'll get you that short sword.
Oh, this must be the punchline.
Kind of turn and he just walks away. He returns about, I don't know, a minute and a half later. He's got a short sword. He's like, yeah, this one's got silver in it. It's 15 gold for the sword.
I will pay 10.
For 10, you can get one of those.
I will pay 10 for the one that you have brought me.
Well, an interesting tack. Why would I give this to you for 10?
Because unless you want to learn what truly makes a drow terrifying, you will give it to me for 10.
Make an intimidation check.
Oksana is, it's like nothing it has happened all day, and she is observing this woman work.
May I roll guidance also myself for this?
Of course.
Can I do that? All right.
Always.
May I guide myself? Oh, yes. That's going to be, with guidance, 22.
He'll sort of say,
That was an Arcana check.
No, I hit the wrong
No,
one.
oh, I was like, I don't see the
I
dice.
hit my wrong +3. My bad. I really was just gonna, roll with this.
Oh, are they both +3 though? I don't know that it matters then.
Yeah, they are both plus. It is both. I just hit the wrong one.
Oh,
So
okay, all
with
good
that +3, yeah.
22. He'll say, I mean, it's just 5 gold, I guess. He'll look at you, Gummer, and Oksana, and Irina, too, and say, I didn't notice how you guys did business. Sort of surprised. 10 gold, then.
Did we give him the silver to do the silvering of
Yeah.
our erstwhile companion?
Yes. And he will say, I have your sword in the back. I'll get it. So 10 gold for this one.
Gummer will cast message at him, and he'll say, she's new. She doesn't understand. You can keep the silver in recompense.
Kind of just gives you a little nod. So he's offering the sword to you, Silith.
She gives the gold very transactional, hands him the 10 pieces and takes the sword.
He'll take it, sort of bounce them. He's got a little pouch underneath his leather apron. Lady Irina, I'll get your sword. And he'll bring her a rapier that has been silvered. You can just barely see it down the center of it.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you all.
Now we have another 50 minutes to wait.
You walked 45.
Oh, okay. Silly me. If we're going back, I suppose Gummer would get food.
Oksana will go ahead. Go ahead, resolve that.
I can. Sorry. I can think of someone who would be great to spend 45 minutes talking to, and his manor is right down there. Right down the road. If you want.
Oksana was wanting to
You don't have to.
Van Richten, though, so we could split up.
Van Richten's out on your way out, so
Okay.
it would be. That's 10 minutes out of your way.
Sure. He'll get a bowl of stew to go then.
imagining his to-go bowl.
With the cup.
Just forms it out of his beard.
Timmins back. So as you approach the Baron's manor, you see the two acolytes out front. They give you the nod. Welcome.
Maybe they know something about this.
Oh. We don't know, but the other one will look and say, we hope so.
This conversation has been equally as enlightening as all the others.
I'm like trying not to break, and I'm like, there's no way. I can't do
Brought
it.
to you by comments in the YouTube
do it.
area.
They will, nod.
Where's the side-eye one?
How far away would Victor be compared to the ground floor?
40 feet.
Okay, he points. Victor, we got a special book. It was the gallows speaker had it and dropped it, and there are too many details. Can you come down and look?
Yeah. Let me just I was just I'll be down. I'll be right down.
What is going on with him? Perception, can
He'll-
I? Or insight?
Insight, I think. Insight will be insight.
All right, it's a person.
Sorry, what are you inciting?
I want to know,
Reading.
What Victor's up to up there? What she
Ow.
heard in his voice as he said, I'm doing, I'll
He
be
didn't
right
hear
down.
anything in his voice. I cast
I'm
message.
right behind you. Oh, man.
And it's silent.
Okay. I want to know, though. Can Shannon just insight check? I want to know. Never mind. So excited. Luke is the rule follower.
Takes about a minute, 2 minutes maybe. And then Victor will open the door, and he opens it like, hi? Hi.
Can you invite us in?
Oh, yeah, no, come in.
Is everybody decent?
I don't, what do you mean?
Where's Stella?
Is there like a
Where's
table
Stella?
in the foyer?
There's not a table in the foyer, but there's a dining room right there with a great table if you want.
If he answers Oksana, he can.
Oh,
Where's Stella? I'm sure that I don't know.
why don't you yell for her?
Well,
Like an opportunity.
Don't think even with the thaumaturgy, I don't think I could be loud enough to be heard all the way up the road.
Well, let us believe in ourselves. Let's do it.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage
Come on, bro.
to try to get an insanely smart person to yell up a road.
14. Oh, yeah, 14.
14. You say, no. Was there something you came for? Is it just you guys then?
The book, and he will. I think he will kind of drop it with a thunk onto the dining table.
Oh, but I thought maybe Cormac would have already opened it.
He didn't.
Sure. Yeah, no. Absolutely. He will
He
do
did
his
it?
hands. No,
He couldn't.
never got it opened. he will cast Dispel Magic on it. The arcane lock will fade, but there's still a physical lock, and he'll say, I did the magic part, but I don't know how to do this part. One of you know how to open a lock?
Am I wrong, or did Silith know how to use thieves' tools? I could be wrong. I might be
Irina?
misremembering.
What a good question.
She's a rogue, right? Or
Not really, but that doesn't mean she doesn't know. Going to take me a moment to pull that up.
while that is occurring, Oksana's looking in her bag for her little bottle of holy oil. Oily.
No, she does not either.
Zilith has taken out the werewolf book that she was very laissez-faire about. And she is flipping through the pages on this. Don't know if she's going to find the answer to help unlock this book, but
You find a lot of answers about a lot of details about werewolves, but nothing about opening a book. Go ahead, Luke.
Because it's the only way that's worked so far, Gummer is going to cast Shillelagh on his quarterstaff and start to whack at the lock.
As you start whacking at
let me be clear. He will put it on the ground and do it first, just so he doesn't leave like dents in their dining table.
Yeah, Victor sort of, whoa, what? Okay, all right, okay.
Can I jump in for a second? And if it doesn't
Yeah,
work with you, Luke,
sure.
then we can backtrack. While I just envision, like, while Gummer's doing this, Oksana would step back wherever, not Cormac, Victor has stepped back to, and it would be like they were watching, like, their kid's soccer, tournament or something, as he does this action, and she'll just say she has her holy oil, and we'll say, can you make this glow, while he's doing his Gummer thing. Sorry to interrupt.
Sure. He'll cast light on it.
It's not special.
Okay. Gummer, make one attack roll. This is just to see how long it will take.
That would be like a 2-hit or damage.
To hit, yeah. No, not damage. To hit.
Okay. That will be a 14.
14. Gummer, it takes you fully about 6 minutes of hitting this thing, which is a really, really, really long time. Eventually, the lock already in bits, finally, the last piece finally comes off, and it looks like the book is open.
Sweat probably pouring down his face, covering his chest. But it feels like the first time that something has gone right today. So I think he lives with it.
All right. More exciting television.
It's okay. There's only 4 of us.
So we look for what we will find. So, Gummer, you open it and it's
Let me be clear. He may have like unlocked it. He will put it back on the table and he knows that he won't know anything that is going on in this book.
Right.
So he will let Victor have at it.
Victor will kind of nod, happy. He likes books. And he'll open it and he'll say, "This is Strahd von Zarovich's journal." I think that's a good place to take a break.
Reading from strange books like this, is there a chance that, I don't know, you say a particular phrase and we all die?
There's a chance. Probably not,
But
though.
maybe read through a page silently and then go back and read it out loud.
Sure.
Sorry, mechanically, I'm fine if he reads it out loud, but I just want to make sure we're dealing with some weird magical stuff.
After an agonizingly long time, he says, "I don't see any death trigger words."
Then read on, I guess.
He'll begin reading. "I am the ancient. I am the land. My beginnings are lost in the darkness of the past. I was the warrior. I was good and just. I thundered across the land like the wrath of a just god. But the war years and the killing years wore down my soul as the wind wears stone into sand. All goodness slipped from my life. Found my youth and strength gone, and all I had left was death. My army settled in the valley of Barovia and took power over the people in the name of a just god, but with none of a god's grace of justice. I called for my family, long unseated from their ancient thrones, and brought them here to settle in the castle Ravenloft, newly built. They came with a younger brother of mine, Sergei. He was handsome and youthful. I hated him for both. From the families of the valley, one spirit shone above all others, a rare beauty who was called perfection, joy and treasure. Her name was Tatiana, and I longed for her to be mine. But Old One was my name to her, elder and brother also. Her heart went to Sergei. They were betrothed. The date was set. With words she called me brother, but when I looked into her eyes, they reflected another name. Death. It was the death of the aged that she saw in me. She loved her youth and enjoyed it, but I had squandered mine on fighting and blood. And so I came to hate death. My death. But I would not be called death so soon. I made a pact with death. On the day of the wedding, I killed Sergei, my brother, and sealed my pact with his blood. I found Tatiana weeping in the garden east of the chapel. She fled from me, and I pursued. Finally, in despair, she flung herself from the walls of Ravenloft, and I watched everything I ever wanted fall from my grasp, forever. It was 1,000 feet through the mists. No trace of her was ever found. Not even I know her final fate. Arrows from the castle guards pierced me to my soul, but I did not die, nor did I live. I became undead forever. I have studied much since then. A vampire is my new name. I still lust for life and youth, and I curse the living that took them from me. Even the sun is against me, but little else can harm me now. Even a stake through my heart does not kill me, though it holds me from movement. The sword, that cursed sword that Sergei brought. I must dispose of that awful tool. I fear and hate it as much as the sun. I have learned much, too, about this land of Barovia. Ancient are its ways, ancient beyond the knowledge of this simple folk of the valley. Ancient gods dwelt in this valley long before my coming, and 3 hidden fanes still give tribute to their memories. I visited the swamp fane, the forest fane, and the mountain fane, and claimed their power for my own. Their servants now serve me, and thus I have become the land. Since my passage into eternity, I have often hunted for Tatiana. I've even felt her within my grasp, though she fled from me once again. But she cannot run forever, and I have nothing but time. I write this now to crystallize my rage in the face of time's bitter winds. As the chill of the grave grips my heart, I feel all that I was leave me. The death of the man and the birth of the immortal. Yet this memory shall persevere, a scion of that righteous fury. I shall bury the past and so begin anew. I now reside far below Ravenloft. I live among the dead and sleep beneath the very stones of this hollow castle of despair. I have abandoned the riches of my conquest beneath the toll of the belfry, sealed behind a reminder of the treasure I once lost. Yet one day I shall rise again from the ashes of my glory and reclaim what is rightfully mine. Solid. He starts to page through. The rest of this is, well, it's diagrams, equations, hundreds, thousands of strange symbols. It must be some kind of cipher, but it's so advanced. It should be another word for it. The only word I see here a few times is the word exithanter? Exanthater? Does it name mean anything to you? Exithanter?
Does it? I'm assuming not.
No.
A name, maybe?
It could be a name. Certainly doesn't seem like it. It's not a word. Maybe it's a name.
Title?
Yeah. An exithanter is written, you see it's just written in common, it's not. And I see, look at this diagram. He'll turn and show it to you, and it's a large, and it's kind of crystalline, but it looks like a human heart, but made of crystal. And he's, I don't know what that is. And here you can see like and he'll show you, it's like a circle of standing stones. Eventually, as he reads through it, depending on how long you want to take, the only thing of note that he hasn't mentioned yet is there's this symbol. It's a thick bordered equilateral triangle, and inside of that triangle is an inverted equilateral triangle. And inside both those triangles, there's a single vertical wavy line. And other than that, the whole thing is gibberish. Go ahead, Oksana.
Would Gummer and Cormac have conveyed anything they read in the genealogy book?
Everything of note.
So would they have shared the reference to Tatiana in the genealogy book?
Yes. I would have to look.
That's okay.
I would-
I recall it because I remember.
I would think so.
We would definitely have shared it.
Okay. Yeah. No, I recall it because I was like, would she hear that? I remember. So whenever that was, okay, so Oksana would have talked to Irina, having heard that information. So I don't know when that was.
We'll say
But
soon thereafter.
Making the connection between Tatiana and the bracelet that she has that says Tatiana on it. And then further looking at Irina when Victor is saying this, mentioning Tatiana, sort of giving her sort of a knowing look like, oh, we're getting more information.
She'll look back at you, but mostly she just looks at Victor, and you see that her left hand is curled around that bracelet that she's got around her neck, almost unconsciously. She kind of touches it, and she runs her finger through the inside, almost as if she's running her finger over the name. Tatiana.
Irina, does hearing this give you a certain feeling or emotion or memory?
I don't. It's not a memory. But when he was talking about Tatiana jumping from the castle, I couldn't remember it, but in that moment I did feel, it's like I felt her despair. Or a despair. It might not be hers, but it's hard to know how much of this is real and how much of this is Strahd's reincarnation nonsense in my head. But I did feel for a moment as though I had lost all hope and that I too would have chosen that or did make that choice. But then it's gone. Sergei means nothing to me. There's nothing there.
Do we think that untangling this relationship would do anything? Like, because no one's asked us about it. And obviously, like, they've discussed that, the connection with Strahd, and he mentioned her and the mother and all of that. I'm just trying to get a sense of how important it is and whether or not there's RP to have at this point in time.
Go ahead and roll, I think, still an insight check again. Because it would be
Can I guide
somewhat
myself?
instinctual. Always.
Oh, how do I just?
I always just roll the d4 manually because I can never figure it out.
+1. So whatever that was that I just rolled. 15 total?
15. I don't think that you would be expecting Irina to somehow remember everything. There's something that's going to unlock her brain. You don't feel like it's going to work like that.
Okay.
However, learning how Strahd felt about Tatiana could partly explain the way he would feel about Irina.
Right.
And thinking strategically, that's a weakness that might be able to be exploited. I think, was it you that rolled when Strahd was talking to you and you rolled like a nat 20 and you saw that little
Yeah.
bit of uncertainty? And it's
Mhm.
the only uncertainty in the whole thing. The only thing he might have been afraid of was Irina. And knowing as much as you can about what motivates Strahd, but especially what might be a weakness of his,
Yeah.
could definitely be valuable.
Is there like a... Go ahead. I was, Victor, is there like a recollection spell or some way this arena can turn back
I don't.
time?
If there is, I
If we
don't
could turn
know
back
it.
time,
I mean, if I could find a way, I would. And you'd stay, but I don't really know. No, I don't. And even if I did know a spell to unlock a memory, I mean, are we sure that a memory is what it is? And I mean, it's just we're not sure of anything. I definitely don't know a open up your past lives spell if that's what you would need.
I'm so sorry. One more question.
You're fine.
And then, did we ask Casimir about Tatiana or that relationship? I don't have it in my notes from when we went back and took notes.
I think we did. Briefly.
I can't
But we also
remember.
have more information now because, at least according to my notes, I think it was Leo Delesnia said that Strahd killed his brother.
Right.
Killed Sergei.
Yes, and that was
supposed to
also
marry.
We have the reason why.
Yeah.
that would have been written in the genealogy book too about the bloodbath. That would have been how you heard the name Tatiana in the first place. Was Lavina telling that story,
Right.
having been at the wedding? That
So
didn't happen.
Sergei was supposed to marry Tatiana.
Yes.
Okay. And then she jumped up the castle and he was killed by Strahd prior. Okay.
Yep.
Sorry.
Gummer, having passed through the swamp and hearing it referenced, because Berez is the only swamp we've seen, right?
Mm-hmm.
And remembering the kind of pedestal obelisk thing with the phase spiders that we deliberately avoided. Does that look like the sketch of the standing stones?
It does.
Okay. And then
as far as the pedestals, once you make either a religion or an arcana check, you can pick.
Oh, that's a 24.
Smoking. Those pedestals almost certainly are symbols of those three things. You found one in a swamp. You found one in the forest right by the mill, and they had a similarity of symbol. The only thing that was different was the animal that was depicted on it. You haven't been up any mountains yet.
Yeah.
But it could be that. And the standing stones, the only one you saw was in the swamp, but could be anywhere.
And then this, I don't know if this is a Barovia thing or if it would even be knowable to us. Do we know what a thane is?
Have we heard that?
Was your role religion? The 24?
It was Arcana.
With Arcana, you would know that a fane would be some sort of temple or shrine that with a 24 you would know. And you would know that there's at least the idea that this represents some sort of power. And I think you would also know that a fane is a physical place. So to tap into the power of them, or to take away someone else's, you'd have to go to it.
I'm searching for a joke that's like amateur fane and then profane, but I can't quite get there.
Yeah.
That's funny. I just inserted a joke for you, and then
Thank you. Yeah.
in my mind, I needed to help you out.
If you cut, and then we all pretend to laugh, like uproariously, then
Yeah,
ready?
we should
All right.
do that.
every single then we will get the viewers to be like, what was the joke that they cut? It must have been
Here we go.
hilarious.
It was so fun.
All right. And
Oh my
in 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god.
Oh god, that was good. Oh
I
my
can't
god.
help it. Sometimes it just happens.
Wow.
Oh, god, that was so good.
So quick.
Anyway.
While
All right.
this has been happening, I believe Silith would
yes,
take
please.
out her banner that she had been following, because she's now starting to make some of these connections on who this Strahd fella is. So she pulls out the banner, which was black with like the red raven on the shield and the castle.
Mm-hmm.
And she hands it over and says, "What does the book say about this?" I've heard things.
Sorry,
through
go
it,
ahead.
Through this banner.
Victor will look at it and he'll say, I mean, you don't need a book to know what this is. This is Strahd von Zarovich's war banner. We haven't seen it flown in a while, but I mean, everybody in Barovia knows what this means. You said it
with the raven.
So it's Ravenloft. I don't know if I remember this right. I think because his dad's name was Barov and it's Barovia. I think Raven has something to do with his mother. I'm not exactly sure what. I feel like I read that somewhere, but I read too many things and that's been pushed out by something else.
Okay.
It makes sense though, right?
Yeah, I thought it was Ravenloft, but you had mentioned that we had seen the banner minus the raven on the jerk guy with the chorus of voices.
Yeah, the brand is the castle without the raven.
Okay.
I was talking in character, so I don't know.
Was gonna
we got
say.
our little.
Okay.
That's what I get for having a character have my own voice.
I was like,
All right.
wow.
My Wi-Fi also went at the same time, like, oh, what did I miss? Oh, gosh.
So like, GM knows
I was
what the
like,
raven
why is he talking to us like that? He's literally
it
like,
was Victor couldn't remember what he read. That was the DM deciding, tell them something, but not too much. Yeah. And then
Okay. All right. Thank you.
it made Victor stammer.
Thank you, Victor.
Sure, my knowledge is yours.
And sorry, Silith had questions. I apologize.
That doesn't explain. It doesn't explain the voices of soldiers that I hear. Is this normal here? To hear voices when you touch banners?
The word normal, I have nothing to compare it to but here. But everything here, especially everything to do with Strahd, has spirits and the dead attached. I'm not at all surprised that that's happening. I mean, I'm holding it now and I'm not getting anything, but Maybe this is somehow for you in some way.
Do you see anything when you hear the voices, like ghosts, spirits trudging along?
For this, well, it's almost like it's foggy on the edges. It's like it's a castle of some kind.
Strahd led armies against the people of this valley and the Knights of the Silver Dragon, both as a man and as a vampire as well. And the knights tried to fight him as people and as the undead people that they are now. Soldiers being attached to the war banner of Strahd makes perfect sense.
How much did Silith see last night?
Yeah, that's a good question.
That's a great question.
Once you guys kind of stopped and tried to like get your bearings and do the thing with the rope, Silith just was like, I don't have to wait for you. And she just left.
But did she see the weird mist battle happen?
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. Mixed in with these memories that they are having that you would not have had. You had to walk through what basically the front line of a battle with horses and pikemen and all in the mist and crashing in the mist. The sounds and screams were real though. Metal on metal, screaming, the sounds of horses crying out. And then there was even a dragon of mist that sort of flew over and, blasted one side and did a couple sweeps around. And you would have seen that at the very end, as you looked past the dragon, there was this sort of old manor that actually seemed to age while you were looking at it. I don't know how much any of those things would factually mean to you yet the way it would to them who've been here and talked to done some stuff. But it was a very visceral experience.
This is me asking as a player because I'm at an impasse.
Mm-hmm.
So I know I've read some things with Drow that vampires may not be so bad sometimes because you can live forever. But she's also a grave cleric. So hearing this information about the vampire, would she have any thoughts specifically about Strahd in this moment?
Based on what you just said, I think that's a decision that you get to make for her.
Just want to make sure I'm within the lore range.
What you describe sounds like this issue could be conflicting and Silith could be conflicted at this.
Oh, good. I'm playing it right. Okay, awesome. Lovely.
Yeah.
This works out great.
Conflict is always the way.
So she takes the banner back, and I think as she touches it, she hears a cacophony of like soldiers, different like battle cries, and it's just like whispering. And as she folds it, it's almost as if their voices get softer and softer, like she's packing it away, and she's not going to deal with that. And she puts it in her bag. And Jim, what was the comment about the sword?
Oh, that there's this sword and he hates it and he's afraid of it and he needs to get it and destroy it. And it was Sergei who brought it.
We should find this blade, although I do not think it will cost 10 gold pieces.
Irina will look at you, Gummer, and Oksana and say, I suppose we ought to have the Taroka plenty of time.
Tell her all about it. Does it sound like the Sword of Sunlight?
Yeah. He says, just look at it again. I fear and hate it as much as the sun. He's not saying it, but he's saying it.
I do hate the sun.
Do you know Strahd? Intimately.
Oh, is this an actual question?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I was like, she's really thinking of this.
No.
Somebody.
Nope. That was a player. No. And I really don't want to.
Good. You mentioned a heart, right, in the book?
Mm-hmm.
Well, and there's a drawing.
Yeah, the drawing is maybe there's a heart in the letter. Maybe, but the drawing is of a human heart and not like a Valentine's Day heart, like like an
a
actual
beating
heart. Yeah, but it was all made of crystal. But unmistakably heart-shaped in a way that could
Okay.
not have been accidental.
Has it been 45 minutes?
Yeah, sure. Definitely.
Thank you, Victor.
Well, sure. He'll hand you the book and say, I mean, when you see Cormac and Sam, just, give them my best. Cormac was going to come and talk to me about a spell book.
When we see him, we'll let him know.
Well, good. Okay. I'd walk you out, but I'm too awkward to do that. So we're going to go in the hall and I'm going to go that way. And then that's the way out. And he literally just walks into the hall and turns and he stalks away as fast as his legs can take him.
Back to the end.
Oksana walks past the the Hunger Games. The what are they called? Not A boxes. Yes. And whatever. She walks past them and I totally forgot what I was going to say. It was really good. I hate being old. Never mind. Continue on.
Come back.
It was great.
Halfway to Krezk. Oksana just shouts.
We'll work it back in.
Yeah.
We'll work it back in.
Canasta.
Oh my god. Okay. Never mind. I can't think about it.
So you guys walk back to the inn. It's been almost exactly the hour. You go in the kitchen. Irwin is there, and Irwin kind of smiles at you. And you see, leaned against the stove is a woman, about 5 feet tall, tan skin. Cloak is muddy, sort of leather cord necklace with a little black feather in between 2 beads. She's dressed all in black, but kind of got the sleeveless thing going on. She has jet black hair. It's completely shaved on one side, long on the other. It's jet black except for a long streak of blue in the front. And she's kind of twirling that blue with her finger.
Have we spoken before?
She'll say, "Oh, hey, we're one of these guys." Yeah, Muriel, these guys. Oh, there they are. Hi,
Oh my
Muriel
gosh.
Vinshaw. Irwin says I'm going to take you to the winery. You're not going to let me get killed. So it's like a symbolic relationship, right? Symbolic. Everybody wins. You win, I win. Symbolic.
Wait.
Not sure that's what symbolic means, but sure.
Well, if you're not sure, why are you correcting me? I got to say, you guys are not you're not really what I picture when I think adventurers. As some badass girls and a little guy. Honestly, I think it's really, really good. Your gear looks really good, though. I mean, my gear ain't fancy, but it'll do the job. So
What's
should we
her
go?
name again?
Muriel Vinshaw. You guys ready to go?
Yep.
Awesome.
You lead the way?
Of course, I know the way.
Okay.
I wouldn't ask you to lead, right? I'm a really good guide. It's like a guided mediation. We're gonna go. It's gonna be great. So if you just follow me, she
Mediation.
walks really quickly out of town. Come on, guys, let's go.
We will follow. Yeah.
You guys are through the western gate, passing the Vistani camp, and headed toward the Luna River Bridge. Do you want to keep going or you want to stop?
Okay. So, Silith, we went with this lady named Madame Eva. She give us prophecy and something, gives us some Tarot cards. She gives 5 of them. 2 we've already checked off, right? The gallows. 1.
Yes.
Okay. There's a picture of a book with a gallows speaker. There's a holy symbol, the triumph of the underdog or something. Is that what's written on it? Or
I don't recall exactly.
there's a sword
Verbal
of
clues, I guess?
sunlight, the amber prison, house of fallen dragon, help in battle darkness related to the Vistana, and then hour of judgment, the beating heart. So maybe you are the underdog. You're under. And kind of feisty like dog. Not you, the short one. The
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Who you calling short?
This is Underdog. Do you have holy symbols?
Do I have what holy? Why would I need what? No. I don't have that. Do you got holy symbols?
Yeah.
Well, cool. Awesome. How's it working out for you? Good?
Do you like
Her
swords?
hand, yeah, on her holy symbol.
Do you guys always walk this? You guys always walk this slow?
We are walking fast.
Used to flying, are you?
Dun, dun, dun.
What do you mean?
You sound just like the bird, right? Oh, wait, sorry. I can't hear. I mean, I
What?
can't hear animals talking, right? Didn't the bird talk to you?
No, but we saw it and it had like bluish tinged
You have
feathers.
seen a raven with blue feathers. I don't think that was the
I-
raven you spoke to, actually.
There
I think it
was-
was a different one.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Just a normal one.
I was going to
But
say. it
you have
sounded
seen the one with
just
blue
like-
feathers multiple times. So she'll say, flying? I can't. If I was flying, we'd get there a lot faster.
Where are we? Where are you from, Miss Muriel?
From Barovia. Where are you from?
It is long story.
No, the village of Barovia, though.
No. I'm from the. I mean, so we're going to the winery. When you get there, it's really near my house. Maybe we can go check in on my mom, see how it's going, and maybe we can do that all together once we're there. But maybe like we just go for now.
Okay, we will go. So the winery. Let's go there first, then, so we can get rid of you.
No, we need to go to Krezk first. We told him we would be back today.
She turns, she'll say, "But Krezk, it's freezing up there. I'm not ready for that.
We're
Well,
not.
then you
I thought we were
should
going to
dress
a
well.
winery. There's nobody said anything about Krezk.
Should
I
we
just
split
did.
up?
You know what I mean? Split up. Look around. You split up here.
Maybe
The
we could
point was
bring.
You're supposed to not let me get killed.
Maybe we could
Maybe
bring.
talk quieter.
We could.
Well, if you guys were, I wouldn't need to, would I? I will though. Talk quieter if you think I should. It's
But
fine.
maybe, Gummer, we can get the wine and bring it to Krezk as like peace offering for being a little late.
I don't follow.
If we don't, everything. If we leave and don't do Krezk, and we go to the winery and we settle this business, then we take the wine to Krezk on our way back and say, "So sorry, here's some wine."
Yeah, but we don't know how long it'll take at the winery. We don't know what's waylaid all of these shipments. And the last time we went somewhere and it was supposed to be easy, we lost 2 people.
Right. Okay. Let us go. Are we at the fork in the road or something?
Yeah. So you can cross the bridge and talk to Hurley, who will give you the sign. Hello. Or you can go down the road, which is the other way. And Muriel will say, just so you know, if I get cold and I catch pneumonia, it's going to be all your faults. And you're all going to have to tell my mom why I have pneumonia.
I'll accept that.
That might be fun to watch.
Man, you guys are so weirder than I thought. Let's go. And she'll go across the bridge. Hurley is there and he'll say, hello. Do you oppose Strahd?
We are.
Yes.
Well, Sir Godfrey Gwillem is that's the same tape on repeat.
Does she know?
Goodbye.
Does he still have the sign on the name tag?
Yeah, no, he's got the sign that says he's got a little sign on. So okay, so it's not fair. He is an undead knight in full plate armor. You can't really barely see his face, but he's clearly undead when you get up there. And he's wearing around his neck, like just a little parchment on a string. It says the word Hurley on it.
No, it says my name is Hurley.
My name is Hurley.
We put it there. See, like he has a nice name tag. We are so nice.
I still have trouble reading it.
It's okay.
Yeah.
On you go. Up the mountain, cold, cold, cold. And you find yourselves at the gates of Krezk.
Can I ask one clarifying question really quick? We left
Always.
2 very obvious dead werewolves at the side of the road. Are they still there?
They're
What?
not there.
Okay.
It's been like 24 hours-ish, probably. Ish. No, you don't see it. You don't see anything.
Like nothing. It looks like we have not even passed through.
You don't see any werewolves. Would you have? I don't know.
Like,
did you guys do any like
she-
fire spells, or I mean, there may be like burned shrubbery. Like, if-
Okay.
I don't know if there would be any signs of the battle, but you know,
She tied
crossbow
the thing
bolts?
up. Yeah. Okay. So we existed there in that time and space.
Yes.
The bodies
Yes.
are not there.
There's no bodies, but I mean, even when you look, you can actually see the blood from one of
Okay.
them. So, yeah, no,
This is look.
it happened. It happened.
Philip, this is where we first meet.
Oh, yes, that seems not so long ago. I really did like what you did with the body.
Thank you. I so appreciate you appreciate my work. She does not.
She does some.
Obviously, does not return the compliment.
She does some with bodies. What does she do with bodies?
Oh. Do you like bodies?
I mean, I don't know. I like bodies as much as the next gal.
Well, I have a story for you. Many
It's a
stories.
very bold statement when these are the other 2 next gals.
So, okay. So the bodies. What do you do? Can you talk about it?
Are we
Maybe you
walking?
can keep me. Maybe thinking about bodies will keep me warm as we go up this damn mountain. You go, and it's freezing cold, and you eventually find yourself looking at for the 3rd time, the familiar gate of Krezk, closed, the high wall around. As you approach, the guards do the cross the glaives.
We're not going in yet. If you would get the Baron, we are here with the information that he requested from Babala Saga.
Yes, sir.
That was a useless.
The
Nice.
30 or 45 seconds passes. The door opens and out walks Baron Krezk, and he'll say, "You've returned. Did you get it? Did you get the spell? What did she see?"
Yes, and Gummer will say everything. Very young man, shaggy hair. He had some new scars. There was a silver collar around his neck, and he was chained. There was a cavern, torchlight. There's another woman with him, kind of sharp-faced. A wolf-headed statue. And then she said something about Gift of Mother Night. I don't know if that's a thing or...
The statue with the wolf's head is a portrayal of Mother Night.
Oh, okay.
Not the only portrayal of Mother Night, but
If anybody
portrayal
else
of her.
has details, feel free. That's what I got down.
Something about treasure and bent to her majesty. Does that bring a...
There were offerings of treasure around the statue.
Okay.
Did you happen to say where this cavern was?
Really?
I don't remember that she did.
She did not.
She wants us
Okay, I
to
wanna
follow
make
the
sure.
light and fog.
Well,
No,
listen,
she didn't say.
it's a great relief to know that he is alive. Sure, who is with him, but he's alive, and I thank you for that information. He'll go like that with his hand, and he'll say, "The hospitality of Krezk, such as we have, is yours. Would you like to enter now?"
I'm imagining Muriel is like, "Are you kidding me?"
She's sort of like imagine you walk up to the gates are here. She's like right at the bend, and you just see her little head bouncing up and down.
It's like...
So from here,
That sounds about right.
and we're talking about another 2 hours to the winery. That at one point we came out of the mist. Cormac wasn't
Yeah.
with us.
You came out of the mist probably around midnight, and you spent the better part of hours and hours and hours trying to find him.
This wig.
It's probably only about another hour and a half. It's probably only about, once you get down to and across the bridge, probably only about half an hour.
Oh, sweet. Let's go.
It's pretty close.
Thank you kindly, Baron, but no, we have other things to see to. We will avail ourselves of your hospitality later.
Very well. This gate is open to you. I will let my gods know. They will not bar your passage again.
Thank you.
I wish you well. Thank you. Turn and go back in. You guys
All right.
come down the mountain. Muriel almost jogging. So dang cold. I don't know why. You went up. You only talked to that guy for like 5 minutes. Like 2 hours of walking for 5 minutes.
Well,
Yeah,
Don't understand.
we weren't thrilled about it either.
So amazed.
Could have written a
that
letter or sent a bird or something.
You
Didn't
talk
know if they killed
so
her.
much. Like air is just free up here.
Does air cost where you live?
How old is she?
Anywhere between 25 and 30. Where do you live?
If I tell you, will you think about your answer in your head first? And pretend that you only have 10 words that you can use. With no exclamation points, please. Oh, wait, you wouldn't
Oh,
say
I like puzzles. Do those count? Those don't count, right? I get to listen to you. You didn't even say anything. I didn't know we started the game yet. You're saying you're very intentional about starting the game.
I am so tired. I am from the Underdark.
Underwear?
Look, I did it in less than 5 words. I am from the Underdark. 5 words.
They won't know what that is.
I know.
She'll just point up and she'll say, "You're under dark right now."
She's quick.
Are you from here?
No.
Word.
Zilla turns to her 2 party members and like kind of like under breath. I can't just kill her.
I don't think this is a good idea.
No.
Okay. Tell me a joke. Philip, you know lots of jokes. I feel like you have a great personality and I need to take my mind off of said things.
I actually cannot above table think of a really witty joke.
You're good.
Big one.
No, you're good.
Because we're on Eastern time, folks, and it's approaching midnight.
Yeah. Should we do the laugh again and count us in again?
Yes. Yeah.
Like 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god, so funny.
Oh man,
Oh, God.
that was good. That was
It's like
good.
such a call. I love callbacks. It's just so
Yeah.
funny.
Take us back.
Oh God.
What's so quick we did? I just love how it plays off of each other.
Serious
Yeah.
gothic horror. Okay. Hail.
Oh fuck.
Do you serve Strahd? And Sir Godfrey Gwillem, and you're across the bridge now.
Yeah, I don't think at this point Gummer even breaks stride. He just continues across and like pats him on the side. Nope, we don't. See you later. Bye.
If you continue to see Sir Godfrey Gwillem, he waits for...
You're about 10 minutes down the path. The woods start to close in darker again as you go in the direction you haven't been.
So we're okay.
Yes, you are. We're going someplace new now.
I think
You're traveling southwest. Sorry, go ahead, please.
Oksana would not be actively trying to convey anything about this, but she was going to like look to see if there are any Cormac traces or Sam traces or
Make a perception check.
24.
I don't see anything Sam or Cormac, but as your eyes and your nose and your ears and all your senses are trying really hard to figure out something, in the forest to your left, so south, you hear the unmistakable sound of a twig snapping.
A twig?
Like someone stepped on a twig, like there's someone out there.
There's someone out there. There was a twig.
despite his frustration with her, I think Gummer immediately steps between that direction and Muriel.
You're sort of looking. Gummer, as you step forward, you look out, and it looks like there's something humanoid shaped that is trying to hide behind a tree. But the tree's thinner, and the shoulders are broad enough you can kind of see that there's a person through a little gap there.
You there.
The second you say you there's a freeze, and popping out is a human woman, broad shoulders, very strong looking. She's got her face is completely smeared with gray mud, fur cloak and boots, and the second she sees you, she just turns and starts to run in the opposite direction as fast as she can.
Which direction?
Away from you, deep into the forest.
Halt!
As fast as she can go. She does not halt.
Muriel, do you have any idea who that might be?
Yeah. She's mountain folk.
Is she a forest?
They're not dangerous. They're not Service of Strahd or anything like that either.
Is there a mountain in that direction?
There is.
Okay.
I didn't describe it because there's so much walking, so much description.
Oh, you're good.
But right past the road to Berez, there's another road, and there's a big mountain. The mountain that Casimir fell off of, basically,
Mountain Polk or something.
is there. And she is running vaguely in that direction.
We should.
And she'll say, yeah, mountain folk, like hunter-gatherer types, live in the, they live in the mountains. But they're cool.
Then why was she afraid of us?
I don't know. That's a good question. Honestly, I didn't used to see them really off of the mountains much before, but they're down here more often. I don't really know why. I haven't heard anyone as far as I'm aware. I don't think. But anyway, we've seen them around a little bit more often than usual.
Let us keep going. I don't know.
You will continue on. Tree branches grow in and down toward you. And there's a smell. It's always there a little, but it's much stronger. And it's a smell of rotten earth and decay. And it's getting thicker as you continue. It starts to get darker, and the canopy thickens, and there are now vines hanging down off the branches, sort of crisscrossing the road. The thing you have to cut your way through, stepping over. You also see there are leaves and pine needles that are covering this trail now. They're sort of crunching on your boots as you continue. Suddenly, Muriel will stop. Something's not right. Last time I came through here, it did not smell like death like this. It was off.
Instinctively activates Eyes of the Grave, and I imagine that her amber eyes kind of go like a milky white color as she looks out. Does she sense any undead within 60 feet?
She does not sense any undead. Yeah, something's off.
All right.
Let's keep going.
But do we take it slow? Do we?
We got to keep going, but just keep your eyes peeled. You start to walk, and again, the vines sort of hanging down, getting even thicker. As you're all looking around, go ahead and make perception checks. Irina will too. Irina won't. Only players.
16.
Gummer, you see it first, and the minute Gummer points it out, Scylla, you see it almost immediately too. Right in the middle of the road, buried under these leaves and pine needles, there's a trap, like a step in and fall in trap right in the middle of the road.
Is it like the one in the Durst mill? It was like a hole with the spikes.
Remember, there was like a cantilevered sort of.
I don't remember which version that was.
You can't actually see in the pit yet, but it's obvious, it's obvious the way the leaves are arranged. You would fall right in if you kept walking.
Can we see the edges of it to see if we step off the road and go around it, are we able to do that?
You can see the edges of it, and you could step off the road to go around it.
There are traps around it?
With a 23, he wouldn't be able to hear anything, would he? Like if something was breathing inside of it?
Ooh.
Nothing breathing inside of it. Or breeding, neither.
They do things weird in Barovia. If not, that's okay. I just was curious.
It happens in Barovia sometimes, but not always. My gosh, it's silent. So silent.
He, in a weird kind of mirroring and I think he even realizes it, of the previous night when he took Arena's hand. He is going to offer, he's not going to touch her, but he's going to offer his hand to Muriel. Hopefully in a sign of like comfort and like, we're in this together. Let's keep going.
As you reach your hand, Muriel kind of looks at it and she goes, "Oh, that's sweet. She doesn't take your hand though."
Okay. Then he follows the line that he can see on the edge and tries to go around it.
As
Jane,
yes, please.
are we following the lore with Drow having like infrared vision at all? Like seeing any footsteps or anything that's passed through here? Or is that too
Ooh,
meta?
let's.
Yeah, okay.
No, let's do that. That sounds fun.
Can I could do perception, or investigation. Does she see any heat patterns or anything that's previously walked through here?
I would say that would be perception.
Okay. Oh, good. A roll I can do. It's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. There are some footsteps. With a dirty 20, though, I feel like you would know that it's been a couple of days, maybe.
Okay.
So whoever this is, if they've been lurking, if they're still lurking, they're playing the long game.
So she says quietly, because I think it's also kind of like triggering a stealth response in her. If anyone's passed through here, either they're keeping quiet or it's been a few days. Doesn't seem to be a lot of heat on the ground.
That's a good question. Muriel, when did you come through here?
5 or 6 days ago.
And you've just been in Vallaki this whole time?
In and around. I got lots of friends, I go all over.
Sure.
This one here, though. Trap wasn't here, smell wasn't here, this wasn't here. Going?
There's no movement through here, right? Like, it isn't I'll ask Muriel. Do a lot of people come through here?
Well, yeah, normally, normally at least the traders, the Vistani traders will bring the carts in, load up the wine and go. Relatively well-traveled road, but the shipments have stopped. That's sort of where we're going. But yeah, people normally travel through here, right? I don't.
How many days had Irwin said it was? I thought he said it was like 2 weeks. I may be wrong.
He did.
Something feels wrong. Something feels off. Why would you put this here except to interrupt or take the wine carts? But Irwin said it was 2 weeks ago. So if this wasn't here when you came up,
it's here for something
why
else.
build it now?
Maybe for us.
For anyone, I guess.
But they would have had the plan 2 days ago, at least.
Well,
We didn't even know we were coming 2 days ago.
time works
And
weird.
maybe it's not for us. Maybe it'd be for anybody. Maybe.
Someone
People in Barovia are running out of wine. Like someone's gonna come looking.
Right.
That makes sense.
Gummer is going to, and if people want to continue, that's fine. Gummer is going to take the edge, like the end of his quarterstaff, and he's going to try and like draw the outline of what I assume is a pit, so that hopefully if somebody were to come along right behind them, they would be able to see it.
So you start on the side, carving around sort of across the middle of the trail now. And as you get to the other side, the vines that are hanging down, suddenly you hear like a weird snap. And those vines all reach out for you. And we'll see how you handle that next week.
What? Next week?
Yeah, next week.
Hey, that was sad.
It was both one of our deepest and very much not deepest sessions at the same time.
Yeah.
Probably those things are related to each other. It's great to see you. We will see you for the game next week.
Like and subscribe.
You should like and subscribe if you like the serious stuff or the jokes or even the juxtaposition of both.
Or the missing jokes.